All right. Hey there, guys. Right now I'm in my garage. So I just want to make this video because, the weather is starting to get cold. It's starting to get into negatives, especially in the morning. Let me show you how cold it is right now in the garage and what's it like outside. Um, yeah, it's like 7 degrees outside and then 13 in the garage, and I'm and I'm wearing a t-shirt, as you can see. I don't know. I like wearing a t-shirt, especially when it's cold. Uh, yeah, don't tell me why. Oh, my friend dropped me off a case of beer because I helped him with his car and did his brakes for less than half the price what another shop would charge him, like way less than half the price. So yeah, that's what the beer is there. If you're wondering, I'm not drinking while I'm working or stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, so I got my Chinese diesel heater. I use that for camping, so I'm gonna try and use this to heat up the garage and see how warm it'll get in here. I got myself some diesel mixed with waste oil in that container, and it's pretty much completely full. Um, it's like up to here on the in the tank. I also put like a little tire valve on here, so I like to put about 5 psi in there, and then it'll just come right out of that nozzle because this thing is only gravity feed. So if you want to get yourself one of these, yeah, I got a link in. I actually created a Amazon affiliate store to put everything that I've used in there. So if you want to check it out, be my guest. Link is in the description. So yeah, I'm gonna run it on waste oil mixed with diesel, mixed with stale gas, whatever I can find to just burn in that Chinese diesel heater. So yeah, let me just set it up. What I run it on is this 12-volt battery. It's a pretty big battery. It's an AGM 950 cca. I got old. What I did with the wires is I took old jumper batteries that had the cables on it. I cut them and then I soldered it on, and then I heat shrink the wires. Yeah, so this battery will run about 8 hours all night because I used it for camping, and it'll last the entire night. But on high, you'll probably go through diesel pretty quickly, maybe like 6.5 hours or so. So what I do is, yeah, I just charge out with the battery charger, and then I just hook up these cables. I'm gonna try and run it out the window with the exhaust, but it gets pretty hot. Yeah, I didn't get anything more to route it out the window, so I'm gonna stick it out as close as I can, and hopefully don't kill myself with carbon monoxide. So yeah, anyways, let me fill this thing up. So yeah, what I usually do is, yeah, if you ever use these, a lot of people hate them because they're gravity feed. You gotta have it at a certain height to get any flow out of it. But I just put this little tire valve on here and get your tire inflator and put about 5 psi, and it comes out pretty good. It's got about 5 psi in there, and all I gotta do is just turn the valve on the bottom. Oh yeah, there you go. I don't know if you can see this, I got it set up, but once you have it, yeah, there you go. So it's like, oil, use motor oil mixed with diesel, mixed with some gasoline. Fill it to the top. Yeah, that should be good. So yeah, I'm gonna see how it goes with running it on waste oil. If it causes this heater any problems, and yeah, just heat up the garage. So I don't usually just let the air back out. I'll do that later. just gonna stick it by the window and set everything back up. All right, so got it set up by the window. I have the exhaust sticking out the back there. Yeah, and yeah, I just put the clamps on the battery. Right, usually how I set it up at the you know, into the tent is I have like a long, you know, accordion style ducting that goes into the tent. I'll show you a picture. But yeah, and, this thing also comes with a little remote control, right? And you can just turn it on with a remote. Just hold the power button. Now it turns on. You can already hear it. Fans blowing, right? And then you can adjust the pump speed. So I have it on max, so I'm running it on max. So while that thing warms up, it's you know, just heating up right now. There's a glow plug in there. Right now in the garage, you know, about 12 degrees. I'll put the temperature in Fahrenheit somewhere here for you guys in the US. Then I'm gonna come back into the garage, you know, how much the temperature in the garage goes up by. Right now it's 6:11 p.m. So you can hear it starting to ramp up, and you can hear the fuel pump going. Not much smoke coming out of the back, right? So yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can run my Chinese diesel heater on waste oil, because I got plenty of it, and you know, I do a lot of oil changes in the garage, you know, for friends and stuff. Oh yeah, it's really going now. So it's already warm. Oh yeah. Yeah, rather than taking it to recycling, I'm just going to use it as a source of heat in the garage, so you know, I can do more work in the you know, do more work in the garage during the winter time, and you know, make everything you know, more bearable in the cold weather. So anyways, I'll let that go, and then I'll come back in an hour, and then we'll see what the temperature is inside. So that's what it is right now. We'll come back and see what it is. Oh, the temperature's already going down outside because it's getting dark. So it's about 6. I've seen it, I know, this morning everything was all frosty. It's all -3 degrees Celsius this morning. So all right, so it hasn't been quite an hour, I don't think, but what does the thing say? It says about 42 minutes. Outside temperature has gone down. It's, you know, 5.6 degrees now, but the garage is about 16.4 degrees Celsius, and I'm, you know, still in a t-shirt, and it feels, I don't know, some of you might say it's pretty cold, but I don't know, I wear a t-shirt all year long, especially in the garage or, you know, at work, you know. I guess the only uniform I have is just a short sleeve, but yeah, I'm just gonna stop it here now because it's getting dark. Yeah, it's about dinner time, and yeah, so to shut this thing off, it goes through like a cool down cycle. You can use the remote, and then yeah, and then you can hold the power button, and it'll say off. It also has the ambient temperature on this thing too, so it goes down to a cool down cycle. So it shuts off the fuel pump, and it just runs the fan for a little bit, and then it'll completely shut off. So yeah, that's how that thing works. You know, I mean, I've been using it for, I don't know, a year now, year and a half. In the tent, it gets really nice and toasty, but in here it's a bigger area, bigger space, and probably takes a little longer, or a lot longer. But yeah, I feel like this is even it's, you know, Chinese diesel heater. I feel like it's pretty good. Anyways, there's the name and the model of it, if that matters. I'm gonna see if I can find it on, you know, Amazon, and put it in the Amazon store if you want one. And yeah, anyways. Oh, so just one thing: if you're gonna route your exhaust somewhere, make sure you don't let it touch anything, because I guess I melted the window back here. You can see it's like black. So yeah, make sure you don't have that exhaust touching anything. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.